I'm Foxyel and welcome back to the last episode of this Warm Lord with Kir'Ko and Xenoplague. So we are just about to win. We have what? 4 turns. And this is the largest army that we have. Hello? Whoops. Okay, cool. Where is other force? No. No. Yes, here. So I'm gonna attack these guys this turn. I'm gonna crawl a little bit further. Why can you barely move anywhere? Here. Let's get you into here, you into here. And let's finish you off. 7,000 to 4,000? I mean, it's not bad. But I should just walk straight through you. We're gonna auto combat this. There isn't really much you can do. I mean, this army only has, what, 2 elite units? Everyone else is tier 1 and tier 2. And judging from... I can just... Their upgrades are all tier 1. No upgrades. Weak upgrades. And their hero is... level 2 with... a tier 2 weapon. A sniper and a backpack. I mean, it's unconventional, but wouldn't really recommend it. Ow. And ow again. So I'm assuming that these 2 elite units that just ran all the way up are gonna die. I can't really see them. Hello. Ah, it's a rifle, it's not a sniper. Oops.
Operations available.
Calculation, invigorating, hyper-aggression.
Enemy annihilated.
You're stunned, you're stunned.
Enemy annihilated.
Ow.
Enemy down.
Parasitic infection resisted. So the 2 elite units haven't died, which is not good for me.
Unit down. Unit down.
Can you remove her? No, what? I'll do that.
Enemy down.
You just killed the elite unit right in front of you? Please. Why are you just ignoring
Enemy
it?
killed.
I'm so confused. You're literally hitting everyone else except them. This is gonna cause a lot more deaths. Should I have just manual? If they'd all focused in. Maybe I'm giving more credit than he's worth.
Enemy down.
Nanite injectors. Can you please stop removing my parasitic infections? That'd be awesome. And my plague lords can bring 2 people back to life per person.
Enemy killed. Enemy annihilated. Enemy hero killed.
Blight infection.
Enemy
doctrine that whenever my units die, they get a higher percentage chance to get parasitic infection. If they're brought back to life, does that count as death?
Enemy killed.
Is it permanent death that only counts it, or is it any death?
Enemy destroyed.
Because if I can just let them, if they can just die and I can bring them all back, that still
Enemy
counts as a
destroyed.
parasitic infection. Which is not broken, but like, jeez. That is true, that's probably why I have such a high rate of infections.
Enemy down. Enemy killed. Enemy eliminated.
Let me just stop it right there. What can I do to make sure this guy doesn't die? Where's the one that gives me all this shield? 2 shield for 2 turns. Actually, I'm just gonna heal him. Healing surge? And you're gonna get another 8 health next turn anyway. Alright. It's fine, I'll just bring him back to life. There we go.
Enemy down. Enemies of the hive have been defeated. Enemy
Did I lose anyone? I lost 1 unit. 2 units. Set up my infection back, it doesn't really... Overall, I didn't lose anyone. I'll take it. Give you this. Where are we moving now? You can't move. And we have 3 turns, and we have heaps of territory. Oh, I forgot about you. Put you back as well. 69. Alright, cool. What are you doing? Hello? Oh, that's rude. That is embarrassing. I only have 2,900, 2,300. You killed 1 person, I think. You sit out, please. That sucks. So I'm not gonna make it. Alright, that's cool. And we're just about to finish. Might be able to beat me though. Maybe not. I should just fought that. That's amazing. What do you want? Give you this and this.
enemy operation detected.
And that is the end. I can't. That's so annoying, I can't reach this. But you, can you reach that? Yes you can, but you have no defense. And game, set, match. Maybe not. I mean, you tried. That's rude. Can I not watch that? Surely. Surely. How? How does... Was it just you getting the pain transfer and then you just ran through everything? I should have fought that. Ah, man. Ah, well. Not only did you not kill me, you gave me 3 new units.
A victor stands
What a
proud upon the ruins of his enemies.
Man.
You subjugated this world through force, as the empires of the past.
Alright,
When
let me
the
just
dust
look
settled-
at... Because I stopped building units for the final, what? 5 turns? Like I got 6,300. Like, if I had just gone here, to my capital, I could have kept building one of these every, what, 2 turns. But with... How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 Plague Lords, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 14 Plague Lords, 5 Destroyers, and a whole bunch of more units that could have evolved. And that's with me just being lazy when it came to building units. Like Xenoplague with Kir'Ko, once you get to the late game and you start infecting everything, like especially if you're fighting heavy bio forces, is so ridiculous. Like I don't even... Oh, did I closed the map. I want to see how many points I had. Like how soon I was ahead of the game. Actually, can I go back? Is there any way I can look at my points? That thing that I just closed. This thing. So in terms of capability, let's see. I am black. So turn 78. What about might? So yeah, since about turn 70, I've just been the most powerful. There's a close fight here. But then once I got there, it was just over. And then I stopped building units about here. And I just kept infecting and killing everything. Like that is... Like you're really weak at the start until you get to that point where you can start killing everything and infecting everything. But once you do get to that point, so long as you keep everything alive, and because your Plague Lords, these... Hello? Because you can get them to be quite powerful. Like, you still had the wrong upgrades. All 3 of you had the wrong well, not the wrong upgrades, but these... It's good to have Plague Pods because it lets you throw a grenade, but their normal attack already has parasitic infection. All their attacks have parasitic infection. And it's a really high chance of parasitic infection as well. And once you give them this Biospore, you can bring 2 people back to life. You have reanimation, and you also have bio, which is just dumb. Because these units you can get really, really quickly by infecting everything. And once you give it just that mod, because you can bring 1 unit back to life just by having one of these. But if I had all of these linked up, each one has the ability to bring 2 things back. And 2 things is any unit, so far as I'm aware. If resurrect a friendly biological or cyborg. Yep, and this lets me resurrect dead Xenoplague, which means it doesn't... I can bring any unit. I can bring elites back, I can bring whatever. So I don't know if I can bring this guy back. Be interesting to check, because I don't know if you count as a Xenoplague unit. I don't think you do, but you are a bio, aren't you? Biological? You are bio. So if they can bring anything back twice, and you have them just with elite units, you can then bring all of them back twice, which no other... I suppose if you gave this to other factions that have powerful bio units, like Amazon, that would also be really powerful. Like bringing a T-Rex back twice. Yuck. Zombie T-Rexes. Man. Oh well. The only disappointing thing about this playthrough was that there wasn't really any challenge in terms of military. Like it was a little bit of a interesting fight in the early game, but once you, like, not only did I have these massive forces here, but the enemy never really made any powerful units. The only exception was Michael. He made a few, like he made a couple of these, but these are weak. Everything else in his army is weak. And the other units didn't really have anything powerful either. Which, I mean, I wish the AI would always use the proper units in the late game, but they don't sometimes, and I have no idea why. With that said, this is my first Kir'Ko playthrough. I've only played them about 3 times, so I did actually learn a lot even in just this playthrough. We're gonna play another playthrough of probably the Vanguard next, who's my main faction. Until then, everyone stay safe with all the COVID stuff happening, and Foxy out.